who you are.
I'm Tia Hatton, one of 21 young plaintiffs on the lawsuit Juliana U.S.
and I'm Kelsey Juliana, a co-plaintiff.
Are you from Oregon?
Yeah, we're both from Oregon.
Right, but you have people from Louisiana and Colorado and Washington.
The 21 youth are ages 11 through 22, and they span the entire U.S. Alaska, Hawaii to Florida, Manhattan.
What motivated you? I remember you've been active since you were 8 or something like that.
Yeah, since I was 10 years old. Actually, one of the first things I took action on for climate was a march on Bill McKibben's 350.org, first National Day of Climate Action. And Bill is here, and it's pretty cool to think, gosh, 10 years ago I started out marching, following along with Bill was talking about, 12 years ago in Eugene, and yet we've still so much more to go. We're still far above 350 parts per million of CO2. But now we have this huge movement behind us. Like the fire is lit within us as well. So.
What motivated you?
Personally, I saw the snow in my hometown depleting, and that got me interested in climate change impacts, and that this is honestly my first big climate march, so it's really exciting for me to be here.
How old are you?
21.
How old are you now?
22.
You guys
We're the
are
older ones.
The next hearing is in October?
Our trial starts
Your trial.
October 29th.
And what do you anticipate will happen? I know the government is coming out against the whole trial.
Well, they've been trying to dismiss our case for over 3 years, and it's a really big milestone to even get to trial. And obviously we're hoping to win, and that would mean that the court orders the government to prepare a science-based climate recovery plan.
And how can the government argue against that? They say the corporations are saying that it harms their interests or something?
This is actually not about corporations. This is about the government, and it's about revealing the long history of collusion between our government, which is supposed to work for the people, and meeting the needs of the fossil fuel industry rather than the needs of the people. And so what we're demanding is actually governmental action, and we're demanding that from the judicial branch of the other branches, which have been willfully neglecting their responsibilities for decades now, and getting away with it. And we as young people who are disproportionately feeling the impacts of climate change right now, as we're seeing, youth are a whole contingent of this Rise Climate March. We are calling out the government and saying, your history of skewed priorities and meeting the needs of the industry are over, and we demand climate action now to secure our fundamental constitutional rights and to secure the rights of younger generations and future generations towards a stable climate.
It seems like the Parkland students in Florida and you are kind of unique. I mean, uniquely sophisticated in their use of media, bold, outspoken. Do you see your generation, I guess you guys are Generation Z, do you see yourselves as some ways different than previous generations?
I don't think so, actually. Some of our greatest social and environmental movements have been started by young people. For example, in California and Los Angeles, we had, Latina children walking out of school and demanding better schooling system, and honestly, looking at students. They were demanding that teachers and adults look at students and see value in them rather than as a school to prison pipeline system, but a school to the world in the future. And so I've seen throughout history, we've seen in this country and worldwide youth lead or light the fire of social movements in the classrooms, in the courtrooms, and on the streets as well.
So you don't see yourselves as unique in any way as a generation?
I think we're just
I think we see what's happening and we're calling it out like it is.
Maybe it's uniquely bad and dangerous. Especially with Trump.
I think what's happening is that the disproportionate effects of the world's, issues such as climate change and other justice issues are disproportionately affecting younger people to a point where you can't dispute the reality that young people are living in. And I think the dialogue around issues such as climate change has been so focused on this future crisis that us young people who are feeling the effects of this crisis as our reality that we're growing up in, we are taking a stand and saying, no, this is not something that you adults have been predicting throughout your professional lifetime. This is something that we are inheriting when we're growing up.
It's a present day.
Maybe that's why it seems like we're taking a bolder stand, but really young people have always been active and always been on stepping up to call out, oppressive systems or to demand action that works for the people, for them.
Are you both in college, out of college? Where are you?
Yeah, we both go to the University of Oregon.
And what are you majoring in? Environmental science?
Yeah.
And you're going to be environmentalists educators when you graduate.
I'm going to be a teacher.
So you have to go line up with
That's great.
Okay.